Taking your dog for a walk at this point in training is going to start before you ever leave your house. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm going to put her equipment on her after being in the kennel for a little bit. So she's been a little bit bored. And I'm also making her wait. She's practicing being patient. She's practicing her impulse control because she's not allowed to jump out of the kennel. Now, Echo here is a little bit sensitive to literally any change. And so even though normally she would come out of the kennel and give me a big stretch, this time with my husband, the cameraman, standing right there, then it's a little bit more exciting for her. And so she kind of pops out like that. And then I'm going to ask for a sit. And as soon as she does, I tell her, good job, good dog. And I make her pay, or I pay for it. I give her a piece of kibble, but only when her feet are on the floor, not when she's jumping up for it. We wait at the door. We practice that threshold training. I ask for calm. I ask for her to pay attention to me, not just try to push the door open, because that's what she would much rather do. Then we go into a sit as I fumble the leash, and then we walk off. Now, Echo is just now learning how to handle all of this. And so we're not going to start our walk off by going around the block. We're going to warm up with some 180s. We're doing some right about turns to start. And a left about turn. See how I'm really moving into her space like that? I want her to yield to my space. I'm not going to yield to her space. Full stress yawn. And then I'm going to ask her to sit. And this is where we get the difference between a structured walk and maybe a normal walk. I'm going to have her come to a sit, pay attention to me, and then let her know when she can go to the bathroom. And look at that. She actually did it on camera when I told her to. That was lucky. Bring her back in, put her in a sit. She didn't want to sit right away, so I helped her by giving her a little bit of upward pressure on that leash. And I did go ahead and pay it with some kibble because I really just want her to pay attention to me, and I want this to be a rewarding experience for her. I always tell people, as you're teaching your dog to walk nicely on leash, then start by going just one house down in each direction, and then 2 houses, and then 3 houses. Right now, the walk isn't about getting from point A to point B. That's going to come later, and it's going to be so much easier later because we did this groundwork. She does not want that pet from over the head, and that's super normal. We'll go back to the house. Good job. Stay.